What's cracking, guys? Omar Isaf here. In this video today, we got a new series. The series is going to feature a powerlifter, Silent Mike from supertraining.tv, Mark Bell's right-hand man, as we take him on a body recomp. He reached out to me to get some help when it came to nutrition and his cardiovascular work. You see, he's preparing for me. He's a strong dude, has a 570-pound squat, over a 600-pound deadlift, but when it comes to his physique, he struggled for some time, effectively tracking his macros, figuring out what his macros are, and getting down to those last few pounds. So we thought it'd be cool to do a new series where I play the role of his nutrition coach, tell him what to do, and see as his body develops.
What's going on? This is Silent Mike from Super Training Gym and Mark Bell's Powercast. I'm here to give my first report in to my boy Omar. He's going to help me a little bit with some of my dieting, get me bulked up for my next meet. A little bit of information about myself. I've been powerlifting competitively about 3 or 4 years. My best meet lifts are a 573 squat, 350 bench, and a 633 deadlift, which turns out to be about a 1560 total or so. I'm hoping to almost add 100 pounds of that or so, and Omar's going to help me out. So my current trainings, basically like the cube. I do a little bit of cube, a little bit of west side, a little bit of daily undulating periodization, all thrown together. I was weighing about 210 pounds, and I did my own cut over the past couple months here, and I got all the way down to about 192 to 195, depending on the day. And Omar's going to help me slowly bulk back up.
So what happened is, he started at 195 pounds. We got him down to 192 pounds in just 2 weeks. All I had to do, we basically manipulated his macros and then added in some more energy system work, some cardiovascular work. And what we found when it came to Mike's a super smart guy, coaches a lot of people. When you do your own diet, when you're in that midst of trying to lose fat, sometimes, low carb, your brain goes potato, you're off on that Swayze train, you don't know what's going on. With Mike, what happened, because he had been cutting for so long, he had started, or he failed to track his weekend calories. So he'd be eating, 2,400 calories during the week, diligently tracking that, but on the weekend, he'd be off that Swayze train, drinking, more booze, eating more calories, not tracking that. His weighted weekly caloric average was far higher than he thought it was. He was like, oh man, I'm at 2,400. He was really at maybe 2,800. So he had hit that plateau. We were stuck at 195. So we did 2 quick things to make him lose that weight, the extra 3 pounds that really made, we're gonna show some photos that really made the difference. And you can see that visible difference. He lost, he lost in the last 2 weeks at least a solid % body fat, and that makes a huge dramatic difference. There are 2 things we did. First, I told Mike, you gotta cut that shit out, man. You gotta be very strict when it comes to tracking your macros. He's following flexible dieting, but you have to track those macros on the weekend. I know it sounds obvious, but he wasn't doing it. The second thing, in order to put him in a greater caloric expenditure, we incorporated a little bit more cardiovascular work of the high intensity nature, because he wanted to get in and out. He didn't want to do, some long ass jogs. So we made him do some prowler work a couple times a week. Grand total, maybe 30 minutes of energy system work every single week, and he lost an additional 2 to 3 pounds in just 2 weeks. So he lost the fat that he wanted. He's now the leanest he's basically ever been, just by manipulating those macros, doing a little bit more energy system work. What do we have planned now? Well, we're gonna be building him up for his meet in the spring. We have just over, I think, 20 weeks to add about 6 to 7 pounds of quality mass to Mike's frame. So I'm gonna show you guys in this series how we manipulate his macros. We're gonna be reverse dieting out of this, and how we're gonna incorporate energy system work to help make sure that Mike stays lean, because he wants to have his abs entering in at 198 pounds. So this is a cool new series we're doing, because a lot of people, we all hear all the time, bodybuilding, body recomp, preparing for a physique show. We don't hear about powerlifters, their journey, trying to enter their weight class, making sure, they come in solid, not too flabby, they're, not drastically cutting down in their weight in order to make that weight class itself. Something very cool. It's the old classic, lose fat, build muscle, but with a twist for a power lifter. So I want you guys, my rascals, this is gonna be a new series, bi-weekly. We'll be checking in with Mike, seeing his strength, seeing his body recomp, how it's going. I want you to post your questions in the comment section below, because I know you guys got questions. We're gonna help answer them so you can follow along. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure, yes you, I'm talking to you right now, I'm fucking staring you right in the eyes. If you like this damn video, show your support, and I'll be seeing all you guys in that next video. Peace.